vinegar. Alright guys, so we're catching up on some house stuff. This is apple scrap vinegar. It's already gone through the process of sitting for a while. This is the second round of it sitting. I actually put it in the fridge because I was ready to use it for cleaning, but then I was like, this smells like alcohol. And apple scrap vinegar, you have to take it past the point of where it smells like alcohol till it smells like vinegar. But I'm gonna change the container this is in, because an open mouth container helps it breathe. Looking from that. Just making a mess over here. Check on these. I want to just sit down. Okay, so got our apple scrap vinegar. That is exactly what it sounds like, apple scrap. So I think these are ready for its second day. So do you see how there's no bubbles and it's just flat ass looking nasty shit? Ready to be dumped. This one was active for a while. Let's see if there's any. Take the fucking thing out of the top. That might help. Okay. So let's see if there's any bubbles. No, it looks like this one has died down as well. Okay, so we're gonna dump these two into this container. And we've got just thin cloth that used to be a shirt. I just fucking cut up the shirt, whatever. But we're gonna drain it into here, and then they need to do their second round of sitting and waiting, or you can use it as a cleaner. I mean, I don't know, that one's got some bubbles going. I don't know. We're just gonna start with this one. Okay, I'm dumping that. That's ready to use. Okay. Okay. So, got all our apple shit in there. I'm going to squeeze it because we don't want to lose at least any of this goodness. If you are not up for weird squishy things, this is not the thing for you, but oh god, this smells so gross. That's how you know it's right. Look at all that goodness, squeeze it out. Fucking girls. I can't really compost, so this is what I do instead of composting apples. And since we have empty jars, oh god, I have an open cut. Oh, that hurts. I've got a lot of apples in the freezer, and we're gonna go through how to make apple scrap vinegar tonight since my jars are empty. We will need to clean these bitches out first. Sorry for the loud dryer in the background. Fucking squeeze. All that apple vinegar out. So tonight we're going to do apple scrap vinegar. We are going to feed our sourdough. I've just kind of just been in this bitch. I don't have a, you're important. I'm proud of you. Thank you. You're a beautiful, wonderful human being. Jade, you are sweet. We're going to do our sourdough tonight. We're going to do our apple scrap vinegar. I'll find a container to put that in. Give me just a second. Well, shit. Okay. Absolutely, Jade. Spread the love, be the positivity the world needs. You know, I have seizures, and I used to be a very negative person, but there's a lot of good to see, and if you can't enjoy the beauty and the happiness and find it in every day in some kind of way, life is just really fucking hard. Life is still hard, but there's still beauty in every day. Like today it snowed, and I'm usually stuck in the house and that sucks, but I was able to just look outside the window for a little bit and just watch the snow fall and the sprinkling beautiful fat flakes just layering the ground. And you know, you gotta find goodness in every day. You have to spread happiness. You know, somebody's day looks down, sometimes they'll be like, hey, I like your coat, especially if somebody looks sad. Absolutely. There's enough bad shit. We need to spread love. I need to throw this away. And we keep our cloth. We're just going to wash that in the washer. Wash this out real quick, and we will put the apple scrap vinegar in here to sit for the next, like, I don't know, couple fucking weeks or something. I honestly don't have a time I keep for how long this actually sits and ferments. I just kind of go by how it smells, because I've had different times where it took different amounts to get the stuff to brew for the apple scrap vinegar. Okie dokie, artichokes. I wish I had a funnel. God. I really don't have a better way of pouring this here. Let me try something I've never tried before. This is either gonna work or we're gonna fail. Find out. Ooh, it's working. It's working. Yeah. Usually I spill hardcore. Damn. Okay. It's a nice little bit there. Excuse me, cat. So, this is gonna sit in our cabinet for definitely the rest of this month, probably into the middle of next month. It just depends on, again, I go by smell. This one is a lot lighter than this one, and that's because this one, the second time around, I added orange peels to it, so it was kind of like a citrusy cleaner. So it was more of a degreaser for like cleaning my counters and stove and shit. This one I don't want to add anything to it, I just want to see how it is. I want some plain apple scrap vinegar for fermentation processes of other things. Wow, my hair looks like a fucking mess. Put this in the cabinet real quick. I have a little tray that I keep these on because more than once I've had this shit bubble over and make a mess in my cabinet. So we do that. Scares me. I'm going to dump that out. Yeah, just dumped a little bit out. And again, we're going to put this back in our cabinet to keep fermenting. I don't know. It's almost there. I did cover those loosely. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we keep going with apple scrap vinegar or should we work on the sourdough starter? Let me get my apples out of the freezer. Apples, I'm going to make apple scrap vinegar. I keep my leftover lemons, like I squeeze these out and use these in cooking. Here's some oranges, some more lemons. But like I was talking about with that other apple scrap vinegar, we do the first process of just apples, water and sugar and let that ferment, and then we strain it off and you let it sit and ferment for another time. And sometimes the second time I will add citrus peels to it to help for it to be a degreaser. But you can use apple scrap vinegar in cooking. You can just eat the shit. I use it to deodorize my dishwasher. You can use it to like declog your sink. You have to use apple scrap vinegar and baking soda. I have that the ratio written down in my big book of knowledge. Yeah, I love this shit. I love apple scrap vinegar, and it's so easy. Look at all this apple that would have been wasted. A whole fucking apple, just a couple bites taken out of it. I have a toddler. Love my son. I will get some apple snacks all day long, but like that would all be in the garbage right now if we weren't making our own cleaner out of it. And the other nice thing is this is like a very, you just take one night where you spend good 15, maybe 20 minutes, do this all, and then you just put it in the cabinets and you forget about it and you kind of poke at it a little bit every week or so. I don't know, however often you want to play with your bubbling apple scrap shit. But I haven't bought cleaner for our house since we moved in. I still have like the Fabulosa and shit. No, we have LA's Fabulous, that's what we have. We haven't bought any more cleaners since we've moved in, but I've definitely cleaned my house, and I've mopped my floors, and I've been using my apple scrap vinegar. I swear by this shit. I gotta put this back in the freezer.
I swear. Oh my god.
rinse these out real quick. On my sourdough. Shit's way too watery. I know. I don't know. We're figuring this out. It's an experience. Cleaning dishes. I just did all the fucking dishes. Now let's clean some more. How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got anything interesting to talk about while I'm cleaning these fucking dishes real quick? We can get back to our regularly informative program. Wish you could see Binks. I'm washing dishes right now so we can make more apple scrap vinegar. And apple scrap vinegar is when you take apples and sugar water and you put them in a jar and you just walk away and leave it for a while. And then you can use it as a cleaner, you can use it in cooking, you can use it to make like mayonnaise, clean your dishwasher, clean your regular washer, but we need clean dishes so we can do it. We just strained it out. I'm not pulling out of the cabinet. Also, we're going to work on my sourdough starter. I totally fucked it up. I know I did. And I say I fucked it up because I've just been using whole wheat flour, which is good because whole wheat has more natural sugar stuff in it, which is the glucose crap or gluten. So the whole wheat flour is good, but I need to add regular flour as well because it's like just turning into hooch. Done burning my fingers. Away for now. Okay. Binks, I'm gonna sit on you. Whatever. Okay. See, that's just that whole wheat shit. That's way too watery. Okay. I don't have a scale, which is like, oh no, sacrilegious. Have to use a scale to get out for fucking sourdough. But here's the thing, flour weighs twice as much as water does, so you use less flour than water and kind of just fuck with the consistency of it. I know baking is a science, I'm a baker, but at the same time, I don't have a fucking scale, and I'd really prefer homemade bread, and sourdough just sounds Alexander. This is why I can't sit down right now. Love you, Macy. Oh my god. Stop eating my chair. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so I've got my all-purpose flour that got opened upside down, which bothers me every time I use it. So I got my flour. I'm also going to try feeding my sourdough 12 hours instead of 24 hours. I'm at my mom's during the day because I have seizures and I'm not allowed to be alone right now. Well, alone with my kid. Smells okay. I'm gonna feed it 12 hours and see how it does. It bubbled up yesterday. Like, she has some activity. So I know it's working, but it's just, this consistency is way too fucking liquidy. I need it to be thicker. I don't know. We're only on, like, day 3. Fucking winging it. So, sourdough is a 1-to-1-to-1, which is 1 part starter to 1 part flour and 1 part water. So we have about a cup of sourdough in there. This entire thing filled up is about a cup, so quite a bit more to go. And I already did discard some of the sourdough. I don't know. Maybe I should. But you discard some of it, A, to make room, and B, so you're not feeding a whole shit ton of, sourdough crap at the same time. Some more flour. Next time I'm going to use more water. Somebody somewhere is going to be like, Bill, you can't make it, you have to use a scale. But like, there has to have been somebody at some fucking point in time who made sourdough, who didn't have a scale to weigh grams out and shit, and it worked out just fine. So it's like, let's wing it. But I did do equal parts white flour to whole wheat flour. And again, the whole wheat flour has more of the gluten in it, which is what gluten, I know it sounds scary, but it's not really scary. It's fucking delicious, but it's just the sugar. It's kind of, I don't know. Yes, compared to like natural gelatin. the way it congeals. I like to mix this before I add it to my sourdough. I'm going to try feeding this every 12 hours instead of 24 because it's been separating and creating hooch or like alcohol on top, and somewhere it was saying that's because it's hungry, and that's partially, I think, all that extra fucking wild yeast that's happening is because I've been using gluten only, or the whole wheat only. How thick that is. We need more water. Well, no, I'm not going to add more water because that other shit's already too watery, so let's give our starter a stir. So it's creating too much sugar and making the layer of hooch crap on top, which is not, I don't know, I don't like that. So, we'll try something different. Ooh, just fill it up. It's probably going to be way too much shit. Whatever. Sourdough's gonna be delicious, but I'm really looking forward to the discard. Yes, technically I could already use discard, but I don't know if I've done the process correctly, so it's not gonna hurt me. It's just fucking flour and water, but I want to make discard pretzel bites. I want to make discard fucking regular pretzels. Bagels, that was the word I was looking for. Circles, the bagels. Fucking man. Give our stuff a nice stir. See, I like this consistency better than when we started. It was really liquidy, and that's, again, because it had a lot of... My cats are just going at it in the chair. Fuck you guys. Had a lot of that liquid going on. The wild yeast liquids. Alright. That shit's done. Boys! Knock your shit off. We're just gonna put this in my cabinet. I don't know. I'm gonna make a line. I don't know if you're supposed to put this in a new jar or anything. And we're marking it so that we know where it started at. When we discard it, it'll give me a better idea of how much to refeed it. I don't know if that makes fucking sense. Goodness gracious. God damn. Okay, so I'm gonna start more apple scrap vinegar. We're going to I don't know, maybe like 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch so that they can fit in the jars well. And you want to use a jar that has a large mouth for fermentation, I found out, because of, I don't know, something to do with like the airflow of the shit, which makes sense because the times that I've put apple scrap vinegar in this to ferment, it takes a lot longer, like so much longer, it's annoying. But we can keep these to put our finished product in. These were originally delicious teriyaki sauce. Let's get to chopping. These are like nasty pieces. Like, okay, so I cut up my son's apples and I got the core parts. You can use these. You can use the seeds in it. You can use any part of the apple for apple scrap vinegar, but it's gonna cut. Not very big. Stand up so I can see better. Goodness gracious. Look at that, just a couple bite marks. Apple that would be just thrown away. I also like cutting my pieces smaller because I feel like it breaks down faster and the more surface area is better for fucking, what you call it? Apple scrap vinegar. Okay, so we've got the seeds. Just throw them bitches in there. Chop up our apples nice. Just apple scrap vinegar. I don't know. I could be doing other shit, like finishing my dress for my friend's wedding I want to go to. I could be sitting down and cross-stitching or watching a show and playing video games, but spending one night working on this is worth it because, yes, this will take a couple months from start to finish for this to be ready for being a cleaner or anything, but it saves our family a lot of money, saves space in our garbage can, saves, you know, more garbage just going to fucking waste in the landfill. It's my money that's not wasted, being reused, and it's a cleaner that I know what the fuck is in there because I made it, so There's all kinds of benefits to apple scrap vinegar. Less waste. You know what's in your shit. I have a toddler. He likes to clean with me. I feel a lot better about filling up a little spray bottle for my toddler to go clean off his little table with. My apple scrap vinegar I made myself. Over even like Plant Therapy's fucking cleaners. Yes, I like their cleaners. I trust their cleaners, but I can't afford this shit. What I can't afford is to cut up my apples that would have gone in the garbage. What I can't afford is some lazy girl fucking cleaning making. Honestly, it's just apples, sugar, and water. And time. Like, not thyme the plant, but time for it to process. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my jars to see my glasses to see what we have. I don't want to just chop it all up. Not, but you know what? I could just chop it up and keep it in the fucking baggies in the freezer if we have too much. Yeah, that's probably enough for that cup for now. Cut up. Like we talked about, it doesn't fucking hurt. Just cut it all up. It doesn't put in the jars. It'll just go in the freezer. And if it's already cut up, it's less work later, so might as well. Work smarter, not harder. Ooh, Binksy. He's playing with his toys down there and he's got my foot. My cat is a literal ankle biter. This motherfucker will... I'll be sleeping and he's like, no, 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 no. He's gotta get my feet and my ankles. Do not appreciate it. I do not appreciate it, Banks. Back hurts. Man. Binks. What the fuck? Can I help you? Cutting up apples. Cutting up apples. How's everybody's year going? Mine is certainly better than last year. Let me get my taxes done. But I've kind of been waiting to file taxes because there was something they were trying to pass for child tax credit stuff. And yeah, it's only $100 more, but before as fuck that $100 is a lot towards the kids. What the fuck? We have so much to cut. All the apples. Yeah, I've just been letting this shit pile up because I've had those 2 glasses fermenting for a while, and then we just strained them out tonight. Now we're gonna start them all over again. I like to have some consistently going. I like to have some consistently brewing because I like to use the apple scrap vinegar as a cleaner. I clean everything with it. And yeah, I have some in the fridge that is ready to use, but I don't know. I could always use more. See, here's the stem. We're going to throw the stem in there as well because we can use that for the apple scrap vinegar. To be honest, I'm going to bed after I'm done with this shit. But it's worth it. Spend one night working on this shit. Then I won't have to worry about it for almost a month. And then we'll drain it, and then we'll let it sit again, and then we'll make some more. In the end, my family has free cleaner. Shit didn't go to waste. I don't have a compost pile. If I had a compost pile, I would honestly probably just be composting this. But because I don't have a compost pile, and I learned about apple scrap vinegar, I was like, yeah. I have videos on my page about how to make apple scrap vinegar. I really need to fucking get the thing set up where I can have playlists. So you guys can just go to my page and go through the playlist, but the hardest part about apple scrap vinegar is just cutting up the apples. It's seriously so fucking easy. I know some people might be like, oh, well, it's easier to just go to the, grocery store and buy some cleaner than it is to, waste my time and make the shit. And to those people I say, okay, well, I know what's in my cleaner and I don't feel bad about my son cleaning with me, or, hey, sorry kid, I just cleaned your table with bunch of fucking chemicals, go ahead and play with it and eat off of it. I don't know. I just feel better making my own shit. I also make my own salves. I use those instead of regular ointments, instead of scar creams. I'm learning how to make beauty products, which white clovers and dandelions are high in collagen. And I want to figure out how to make a serum so I can make my own little face serum. So I can tighten up some of this. I have a little bit of wrinkles. I'm only fucking 30. I don't have a lot to worry about, but if you take care of this stuff preemptively later on in life, it'll be a lot better. So. Jesus Christ. Here's another apple that just has a couple bites in it. That would have normally gone to the garbage, but what are we going to do with it? We're going to make a cleaner. Oh, God. What? What the fuck? That's.
Come back. You go, Binks.
He's showing the people on live how he can carry a balloon. That's my fucking cat. Bye, Binks.
My cat loves carrying out balloons.
That cat is something else. That's why he has his own. He needs his own, like, fucking Instagram or something. Binks is special. Not special in like a. He's only got 2 brain cells rattling around up there, like. So smart fucking cat. Most recent video I posted was me and him tonight. He was in like a little baby sling. Normally he's my shoulder baby, but oh, snap. Oh God, look at all that apple scraps. Save my money, save the earth. Don't care how fucking annoying I am about this stuff. I know you can get apple cider vinegar at the store, but like, I don't know. Don't feel great about it. I'm gonna grow loofahs this year, so I can have dish sponges, I can have body sponges. I'm gonna have my friend Melissa, I really want to take the loofahs that I grow this year and like take the little circle fucking things and have my friend Melissa make soap so that we can fill the loofah with like soap, so it's just like a hard scrubby as is. But I'm all about being on this path to self-sufficiency. I need to grow tomatoes because I fucking love pasta sauce, but like, here, let's see what's in. What's in our jar of pasta sauce? Tomato puree, water, tomato paste, water, high fructose corn syrup. Contains less than 2% of modified food starch. Salt, that's okay. Soybean oil, dried onion, spices, dried garlic, and citric acid. Now I can understand the citric acid, that's like a preservative, but oh wow. Huh. By Red Gold. I wonder if that's the same like Red Gold fucking tomato sauce. Ketchup, people. But I make my own tomato sauce, and it'll be whatever spices and tomatoes, water, and probably a little bit of sugar. And yes, a little bit of sugar in your tomato sauce because the sugar will help off, like, balance the acidity of the tomatoes so you don't get that badass heartburn. Because I get it. It happens to me. Like, just a little bit of sugar, not like fucking sugar to your heart's content. Like, no, just a little sprinkle of sugar. Here comes Binks with the balloon again. Binksy. Fucking weirdo. Are you happy you got your balloon? Oh no. Okay, bye, Binks. He came in here and had to go. Tell me he had his balloon.
How's it gonna work?
You trying to go under the fucking?
Matter how short you make the cord, Binksy, it's not gonna work.
He's trying to go under the couch, isn't he?
just tell him it doesn't fit. It's not gonna fit, George. Where are you going now with it?
He's got to complain to mommy.
Fuck no, I lost it.
Get off of my fucking chair.
It's like his inner child of I miss balloons when I was a kid.
I swear to God, that cat is not a cat. That is a human who chose to be a cat. Like, you are not a cat. Yeah, he keeps coming in here with it and he goes, meow. Show mommy your balloon. Hi, Binks. Fucking Binks, man. Okay. Oh no, he lost it.
I do have to say, I think they copied off the fucking the winner here as far as the like hangout area before you go in. You get out or whatever you're gonna do.
Nice.
You gotta see it.
Almost done with the choppy chop. Okay. Now this is obviously way too much apples for this, but we cut now so we don't have to later. On this one. Okay. So our jars of apples. This is what we have left, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this in this. You fucking gross, whatever. Whatever. These cut up apples will go back in the freezer, and that's okay because we'll use them later for our apple scrap vinegar. I'm gonna get my big book of knowledge. Clean off the table before I fucking put her down. I love this book so much. All about sauce, prickly lettuce, apple vinegar. How the fuck do I? Okay. There you go. Apple vinegar. Screenshot if you'd like. Sugar or honey can be used. Right now I'm just going to use sugar because that's what I have. I did forget that I could use honey. It's a cleaner, and that's what I mainly use it for. I do want to make mayonnaise, but I need to work through what I have in the house first before I do that. 1 tablespoon per 1 cup of water. Gotcha. I remember all these. I'm just giving you guys time if you want to look at it. I guess stir every few days. I have yet to have any brown or grayish scum happen. Now, I know I wrote down after 2 weeks, but I do go by smell, and I wait until it smells like not alcohol. Well, okay, no, wait. This one, I wait until it stops bubbling. This one, this step after you strain the apple scraps, I let that one sit until it doesn't smell like alcohol and it actually smells like vinegar. If you get the blob. Okay, I'm gonna turn this back around. Okie dokie artichokes. Where did my fucking tablespoon go? Let's fucking dry off our scooper first. Go with 2 tablespoons to begin with. And I recommend using like warm water. Not necessarily hot, but warm helps the sugar dissolve quicker. First cup. Okay. This is the same way you make simple syrup, which simple syrup is just like liquid sugar water, but that's equal parts, so it's like 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water. I'm pretty sure. I always have to look that one up, but I'm pretty sure. Kidoki chokies. Okay, so we got our apples looking nice and happy. Just gonna pour some sugar water in there. And I'm gonna put a little weigher down thingy on there so it keeps all the apples in there. Damn, I'm good. Where the fuck did those things go? Oh, they're right here. Let me wash them off real quick. So, I did fill them up pretty high. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Burn them up. Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. Fucking, I hate when people send me invites to go live together because I have anxiety. I'm like, I don't know. So we're gonna put this bigger one See, I need to dump out some of that fucking water. Go ahead and just break my fucking glasses, why don't I? So, it's gonna keep our stuff nice and... Okay, look at how much, like... There's like maybe, I don't know, half an inch or so of shit just floating up. Eventually the apples will like soak up the sugar water bullcrap and it'll all sink down, but that's why I like to use a little thing on top to hold it down, because otherwise it'll get funky. Same with this one. This one's got like space. But it's okay. Just put its pretty little hat on to keep nasty shit from getting in there. And we're gonna put it away in the cabinet. Put it with the rest. See, our other apple scrap vinegars we strained off tonight. This teriyaki bottle needs a little cover. That one needs a cover too. I don't know, I'll find something for those, but yep. There's my apple scrap vinegar. I'm tired as fuck, guys. I'm going to bed. Follow me if you want more informative content. Once it gets warm, we're gonna do stuff like forage so we can make medicinal honeys. This is my favorite. This is ground ivy honey, creeping Charlie. I don't know what the fucking official name is for it, but I think this rivals Mucinex for sure. This is dandelion honey. I'm actually thinking about making granola bars with my dandelion honey, so if you're interested in stuff like that, make sure and follow me, 'cause I will be posting all of this. Peace.